Hello and welcome, dear friends. Hope you all are good, fine and sound. Today we are going to discuss about Bergman's rule. Bergman's rule, it is related to body size in case of endothermic animals with respect to average environmental temperature. Okay. To know Bergman's rule, here in case of Bergman's rule, we are going to discuss about the definition of Bergman's rule, the meaning of Bergman's rule, and I will explain what the Bergman's rule actually is. First of all, we are going to discuss about adaptation in endotherms. To adapt the environmental temperature, the endothermic animals obey different type of rules. They obey Bergman's rule, they obey Allen's rule. Today we are going to discuss only Bergman's rule. Okay, here Bergman's rule means populations and species of larger size are found in colder environments and species of smaller size are found in warmer regions. That means smaller organisms present in warmer climatic condition, whereas larger organisms present in polar region or colder climatic condition. Okay, I will explain briefly in next slide. Okay, the rule that means the Bergman's rule is named after 19th century German biologist Carl Bergman. Bergman proposed this rule, okay, who described this pattern in 1847. Okay, Bergman's rule is most applicable in case of mammals and birds. Mammals and birds which are endotherms, here it is most applicable. The fourth point of Bergman's rule is larger animals have lower surface area to volume ratio than smaller animals, so they radiate less body heat per unit of mass and therefore stay warmer in cold climatic condition. To understand this sentence, we have to go to next slide. Okay, suppose this is the earth centrally we can call it as equator. Above the equator or below the equator, this region is called as tropical region, right? Tropical region. Towards North Pole, the tropical region having boundary, it is called as Tropic of Capricorn. Below the equator towards South Pole, the boundary of trophic zone is known as Tropic of Cancer. Okay, above the trophic zone, it is called as temperate zone. It is called as temperate zone, right? It is temperate zone. And above the temperate zone, there is another zone present which is called as polar zone. The polar zone may be present in north side or maybe south side. It may be North Pole or it may be South Pole. If it is North Pole, then it is called as Arctic Circle or Arctic Pole. If it is present in if it is South Pole, then it is also called as Antarctic Circle or Antarctic Pole, right? According to definition of Bergman's rule, the larger organisms present in polar region, that is North Pole or that may be in case of South Pole, but the smaller organism present in equator or that is colder, that is the smaller organism present in equator, that is warmer climatic condition, whereas the larger organism present in polar region, that is colder climatic condition. Why it is warmer climatic condition and why that is colder climatic condition. To know, we have to draw this diagram. Suppose this is the sun, right? This is the sun. Sun is nearer to the equator, right? But sun is far away from the polar region or north pole or south pole. Sun is nearer to the equator, but sun far away from the polar region. Due to present nearer to the equator, the climatic condition of equator is warmer climatic condition, whereas the polar region, due to present far away from the sun, it is colder. The climatic condition is colder. Okay, colder climatic condition. And according to Bergman's rule, the organism present in colder region is larger in body size. The organism present in colder region is larger in body size, whereas the organism present in warmer condition, that is smaller in body size. That means the organism which is present in polar region or colder region, they are larger in body size, and the organism which are present in warmer condition or the organism which are present in equator or tropical region, their body size is smaller. Okay. This is the diagram of two persons. Okay, suppose these two person belongs from one family. Okay, A and B belongs from same family. Suppose both are twins. Okay, but both are living in two different corners of the world. Suppose A lives in equator, whereas B lives in polar region. Okay, here in case of A, if A lives in equator, then their body size is smaller, right? According to Bergman's rule, if the organism lives in equator, then their body size should be smaller. So here in case of A, body size smaller. Due to small body size, A, their surface by volume ratio, I told you before in case of surface by volume chapter, if larger organism having smaller surface by volume ratio and smaller organism having larger surface by volume ratio, reciprocal to each other. So A, due to smaller body size, their surface by volume ratio is high. Okay, if their surface by volume ratio is high, then the surface area of A is high. Surface area also high. If surface area high, then volume low. Why we need more surface area in case of A? The A present in equator, right? Why it require more surface area? It require it requires more surface area to radiate heat because the polar region, because the equator region is warmer climatic condition. Due to warmer climatic condition, to neutralize the temperature, to maintain the temperature, to maintain the body temperature with the environmental temperature, it should be having more surface area. If surface area is more, then it radiate more energy in the form of heat, right? So it is a heat generating, so it is a heat radiating system, heat radiating system, right? Now we are going to discuss about B. The B present in polar region. Due to present in polar region, the body size of B is larger. The body size of B is larger. Body size of B is larger. If body size larger, then their surface by volume ratio is smaller. If their surface by volume ratio is smaller or small, then their surface area also smaller and volume larger. Why we require less surface area? Here in this case, in case of polar region, be present in polar region, right? Why we require less surface area in case of polar region? Because the polar, due to colder climatic condition, the polar region, to maintain the body temperature of that organism, the organism should be less surface area to generate heat, to not to radiate heat. So it is a heat generating system. Heat generating system. Okay, I'm repeating again. Okay, the warmer area having smaller organism, right? The smaller organism or smaller body size. Due to smaller body size, their surface by volume ratio is high. Here, surface by volume ratio high. If surface by volume ratio high, then their surface area larger and volume smaller. Okay, here in case of colder area or polar region, larger organism present, so their surface by volume ratio is smaller. So surface by volume ratio low, so their surface area also small, but volume is larger. Okay, here heat lost faster. In case of warmer region, it is a heat radiating system, so heat lost faster. Here in case of colder region, heat lost slower. It is a heat generating system. Okay, this is another example of Bergman's rule. This is the man having smaller body size and another man having larger body size. The man having smaller body size, due to smaller body size, their surface by volume ratio is high. If their surface by volume ratio high, then their surface area also high. Due to high surface area, they should be present in warmer climatic condition, right? Here in case of B, the male having larger body size, due to larger body size, their surface by volume ratio is less, so their surface area also less. Due to less surface area, they should be lives in colder climatic condition. Here also two females, one female having smaller body size, one female having larger body size. The smaller female having the female having smaller body size having higher surface by volume ratio. Due to high surface by volume ratio, their surface area also high. Due to high surface area, they should be present in warmer climatic condition. Okay, here in this case the female with high the female with larger body size having surface by volume ratio less. Due to less surface by volume ratio, their surface area also less. Due to less surface area, they should be present in colder climatic condition. This is another example of Bergman's rule. Here in this case, this is one population and this is another population. In this case of population, here the males having smaller body size. Due to smaller body size, their surface by volume ratio high. Due to surface by volume ratio high, their surface area also increases. Due to high surface area, they should be present in warmer climatic condition. Whereas in case of this population, here the population of female with larger body size, due to larger body size, their surface by volume ratio is less. Due to less surface by volume ratio, their surface area also less. Due to less surface area, they should be present in colder climatic condition. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please like, share and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thank you so much.